Back in the mid 80s, when I started working for the biggest car manufacturer on the planet, its own banking unit, its own satellite division, doing research in super magnets. The big drive inside, let's say middle to upper management, was for MBA degrees. This is mid 80s, but this was going on long before that. So the pressure was to get one of these MBA degrees. And I just wouldn't go there. And that's all they really were offering. And I would have gone engineering, but not business, not. So what MBAs brought to the world, right? Remember MBA, capital MBA degrees across the planet. They were sold by a whole lot of places. Inside of that, well, first the build-up, that MBA was created by Harvard Business School. It's a libertarian ideal of accounting. It turned everything into a profit center. So hence profit center accounting. Massive financial systems are built around this. So everything became a profit center. You have to get money out of it. And it became visible in financial systems. It used to be on spreadsheets and people's minds. This is SAP logistics world. This is global enterprise solutions. This is the 1980s. So this push for MBAs. Well, in spite of not having the degree, I went on to do that business. I managed inside of these massive financial systems. I would have termed it off-book accounting. But let's call it profit center accounting. And basically it's a set of reverse books that is kept at the account level and helps you micromanage every asset and detail ad nauseum and become so financially focused you can't see the business and the people inside of it anymore. So that MBA degree, that was huge. This was, I'm sure some of you remember, that was the deal. That was the sales, the ads on your cell phones and wherever's. Inside of that, during that time frame, capital investments were changed and modified because these computers coming in didn't last 30 years anymore. These computers were a huge capital investment to run the business, forced into operations budget, which can't be written off as well or as easily or as astutely. So you write new laws where you can write all this stuff off, and then poof, you have all this stuff written off differently. You're turning over tons of equipment every 2 to 5 years at the end of leases for wherever those desktops are across the globe. You're managing engineering workstations in the tens of thousands across the globe for software standards, for library availability, shared libraries, global shared libraries. These are the technical aspects outside of that business thing that you're always trying to cut profits or cut expenses on. So every time you lose an expense like office space, you send employees home. Somewhere up above there, somebody's going to get a bonus for having figured that out. Somebody's going to get a bonus for having created the tax laws that have allowed this to be written off differently. The recycle mechanisms for all of this equipment don't exist. Still don't. It's been decades. We ship our garbage to foreign lands now to be recycled in such poor ways. It's how it works. Big world. And now those MBA degrees have disappeared. Nobody's bragging about them. Nobody's selling them. They've just disappeared, faded back into whatever you were probably doing before, engineering or management, whatever's how shit works. 4 minutes for 60 years.